Why you should try out Ash Echoes if you're a husbando enjoyer. Before this video continues, I wanna say this is not sponsored content. Okay, on with the video. I've been playing Ash Echoes for 4 months now, and I've been enjoying all the men content that this game has to offer. Like, first of all, they truly have a decent diversity in men without feeling like they're too similarly inspired. You've got Delivery Man. You've got Older Sensei. You've got Cute Red Dog. You've got Trained Fighter Chicken, Phoenix, Man. You've got 2 men that both look like businessmen but are distinct in design and flavor. And those are just the 6 stars. The ratio used to be 1:1. Unfortunately there's a few banners of women after this, but they received backlash from CN side and went back to their 1:1 ratio, also starting to release more memory traces with only men. And what's crazy incredible is that they have a great track record of releasing NPCs as playable. Recently, CN just released Mamoru. If you've played the first part, he's a very notable NPC in the beginning, as playable. Midas is another one that's going to be playable soon after showing up as an NPC in Chapter 4. Men are written well, and treated well, not shafted to one side in story, probably because of the 1:1 ratio, but also they are genuinely well written characters. Zeros for 1, standard character Banner Man, is ridiculously heavily involved in story as far as the world's lore goes. Baiji is an NPC protagonist in story who's closely related with several storylines and director, M.C.'s past. Boreas shares the role of protagonist along with his sister Skylar in Chapter 5. I don't know what Lionel's story is yet, but he's literally the face of Chapter 7, so I'm expecting to see him heavily involved in story. Additionally, the women aren't overly fanserviced and have rather good designs in my opinion. I think that they're actually pretty nice in terms of design and story, no too annoying protagonists. I'd even pull for some of them. Even for players who aren't interested at all, it doesn't actually annoy me to have them around, they're really nice. Gameplay wise, I was pleasantly surprised as it didn't seem like the type of gameplay I would enjoy at first, but it's kind of grown on me. I do think it can get a little complicated or difficult to understand because it follows the trend of having each of its skills and talents have a name of their own, but overall I wouldn't say it's hard to pick up. One more thing is I'd also like to praise them for their creativity in events, with each new event having not only a different mechanic, but also a different menu playstyle. In the very first event we got to explore a museum. In Bailey's event it was a board game style. In the latest one we got Stardew Valley minigame in this game and it was incredible. Something I've also found nice is that events except main story events have a mechanic that gives you stats and levels up as the event goes, making it easier for you even if your units aren't built. Not to mention, I think QOL, quality of life, is pretty decent in Ash Echoes. The auto battle is extremely handy when gathering materials, and it doesn't penalize you for support units. Last but not least, there's an added bit of fun in the Tea Time and Lounge mini-games, with Tea Time providing a deeper insight into characters, their personality, and their backstory. I've really enjoyed Tea Time, and there's a speedrun option if you just want to skip all the dialogues and rush it for dailies. Again, just repeating, I am not sponsored by them to make content, I've just thoroughly enjoyed their game and their men as a Maleknights player, and there truly isn't enough Ash Echoes global fan content. I want to make a Zero's lore video soon, which I will get to once I'm done with some other projects. I hope this video gave you a good overview of Ash Echoes. If you'd like to give it a try, and visit their cute men, go for it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.
久しぶりだな、ディレクター。